guys, I watched a movie tonight. It's actually called My Sassy Girl, which sounds interesting, but it's really good. And actually one of the guys in our group mentioned it, and I felt like checking it out tonight. And like I said, it's really good. So that movie got me thinking. Well, it wasn't the only thing that's gotten me thinking lately. But that movie, and then I went ahead and watched Shay Tars after that because I was waiting for my video to load so I could use this when I came down here. I came down to have a snack, by the way. I'm having some peanut butter, bread, and not toast, and milk, and the rest of my chips because I don't have much left. But I wanted to have a little talk with you guys. Well, first of all, what the movie inspired, the movie inspired me. I mean, it's not just the movie that does that. There's a lot of songs I know, and watching the Shay Tars and stuff that he talks about, and I don't know, I guess I'm just inspired easily. But that's a good thing. A few weeks ago in class, I probably shouldn't have because I should have been taking actual notes, but I can't pay attention in those classes, like I've said before in one of my videos. But in one of my classes, I decided, because I was inspired at that point, to make a list of things that I want to and will do. I was going to put like in my life type thing, or like before I die, but that sounds morbid. Just things that are going to happen at some point. And well, some of the things on the list, there are 7 things. There was make a video every day for a year, learn to skateboard, go surfing, trying to think, learn guitar. I want to do that at some point. I want to meet someone famous. I want to become known for something, and I want to I want to visit and or live in California, because I don't know, it's just something about it. I've always wanted to go there, and now after watching the Shay Tars, it just sounds really cool. And I'm a small town girl and not big on big cities, but I feel like if I just went there and tried it out, that I would love it. I know that it costs a lot, everything there costs a lot, but that's where the make a video every day for a year and then become known for something comes into play. The meet someone famous would just be, as far as me becoming something, would just be a perk. But anyway, pretty much what I've been inspired, like I said, I'm going to do those things because those are things that I really want to do. And if you really want to do something, you should tell yourself that it's going to happen, because, well, I've heard this is slightly random, but I've heard a quote before: whether you think you can do something or you think you can't do something, you're right. Because it's all within your mind. Like, if you don't think you can do something, then you aren't going to try, you're just going to give up, you aren't going to try as hard, you're just going to be like, I can't do that, I'm not going to be able to do it, and you're going to keep telling yourself that, and it's like somebody else telling you you can't, and you believing your inside thing. You just start to believe that you really can't do it, so you don't even try. But if you believe you can do something, and you try, and you go for it, then it can happen. I mean, there's some things, like, I used to want to be a singer, when I was little. I've come to realize that I don't have a terrible voice in my opinion, but I don't have a good enough voice that I could make it big in singing, unless I became one of those people they use, I can't think of what the word is, but they use the electronic stuff to make their voice sound better, but I'm not too worried about that. But anyway, So I believe that I can and I will do these things. And because of that, I'm sure it's gonna happen. It will happen. I will make it happen. And you just gotta have that idea about things. Like, I've started doing these vlogs. I wanted to do a vlog every day for a year. And so far, the one that I just uploaded, I think it was either 26 or 27. And that's almost a month. I mean, granted, that's not a whole lot yet because it's only going to be 1/12 of my goal. But still, it's 1/12. And as far as like really wanting to do something, in fact, this would almost be on my list if I hadn't done it by now. But I always thought it was cool. Like, I see in the movies, I see on TV, the people, like, they go to another country for a year, they go to another country for a semester, and I was like, oh my gosh, that would be so cool. And I go to Bluffton, and I get there, and you have to do some kind of cross-cultural. And then I see these people that went to Ireland for a semester, and they're talking about it, and I was like, oh my gosh, that is so cool. Like, that would be so cool to do. And I was like, it's probably expensive, but I mean, it was like a dream type thing, not necessarily something that was a goal type thing. It's like, oh, I'm gonna be going there. Don't worry, that's gonna happen. But I saw that and I was like, oh, that'd be so cool. I don't think that's going to be what I end up doing, but that'd be so cool. And then as it got closer, me and my roommate at the time, she didn't end up coming, but me and my roommate at the time, we talked about, like, we both really wanted to go, and it became more and more real to me as we talked about it. I was like, I could really do this. I just need to find a way. If it costs a lot of money, I need to find a way to like pay for it and everything. And so we talked about it more as it came upon the time to sign up for things and like your like first, second, third type thing. I talked to my parents and I was like, I really want to go to Ireland. Is there like any way I could do that? I really want to do that. It'd be really cool, go there for a semester. And my parents were kind of iffy about it at first because I'd never been this far, well, yeah, like out of the country, away from home, especially for like a semester. And so they weren't really too like keen on it because they'd be losing me, and like me being that far away, they were kind of worried about my safety and everything. And then of course the price, obviously. And so I called, I like talked to Elaine, this lady that's in charge, and she told us, or she told me like the prices and stuff, and I thought it sounded doable type thing. So I called it was like much less than I thought it would be, I think, actually. So I called my mom back and like, you know, we talked back and forth. I think my mom ended up calling her at some point, and we decided that it was probably possible. I needed to get my grade up actually too, a little bit. And so I was like, I can do this. So I made sure to work on my grades. My mom made sure I worked on my grades. And I was accepted toward the end of the year, last school year. I was accepted into, like, I don't want to say probational, but it was like pretty much them saying that I was technically accepted to go to Ireland, but that I still needed to get my grade up a little bit, and we had to wait for my grades from the spring semester of last year to find out for sure, or to find out, wait for my grades from fall semester last year to find out for sure. And then I got my grades in and they were good enough, and I was really excited. And so then in the spring we had like the getting ready thing. We had a semester, we had a night class of Northern Ireland. A lot of the people going different places had night classes and for wherever they were going. And I was in a class with, well, at the time 11 other people, but we had the class and learned about stuff. And then now me and 10 other people, one person didn't end up coming, but me and 10 other people came to Northern Ireland and we're here for a semester. and maybe it wouldn't be my first choice, but out of what we had at our school, it's my choice of the two, the other being Washington DC. But it's just like, to think that like for a while I've been having like really wishing to like someday go to another country for a semester or whatever for a certain amount of time, where I could just like live there and stuff. I mean, it was in the movies and stuff. I never really thought that it would happen. But like I said, as it got closer, it became more real, and I like worked to get my grade up. And then this past summer, I worked at a factory that I didn't really care for, but it like gave me more money than my previous summer job had. And I saved up the money. My parents worked with me with it, and I'm here now. I made it to Northern Ireland, another country, for a semester. And it's just really cool. I'm here with 10 other people from my school, 10 really great people, and I get along with everybody. My host family is nice enough. We're living with host family, so we don't have to like live in a hotel or anything, or whatever. Well, a hotel would probably cost more, but you know, we're with host family, and like I said, the host family's getting a cat, but not that that's a huge deal. And they have kids, so I don't know, it's just really cool. Our house used to be a bed and breakfast, and I can say that that happened now. Like I said, if I wasn't here right now, but I was still making these videos, going to another country for a semester, for more than a month type thing, would be on that list of the 7 things I said in the beginning of this little thing. And yeah, so I'm here now, and it's October, like almost the end of October. We're here until December, like we fly out to leave December 8th, so it's about a little over halfway through. And yeah, that's proof that if you really want to do something, you can. You can work for it, and you can. And that, plus like the movie I watched, and the Shaytards, and songs that I listened to, and everything, it just really inspired me to make that list that I made of 7 things, and to really believe that I can do it. And I keep making these videos every day, and I'm hoping that I become big on YouTube. But you know, if nothing else, at least a year from when I started, and I'm probably going to keep going beyond that, making videos, but at least a year from when I started, which was around October 10th or something, I can look back and watch the videos and remember my time in another country, and remember all like the fun things that I've done the past year, and watch me do them, and watch me and my friends, and it's just really cool. And anybody that, like my friends or anybody else that wants to watch and join my life type thing, great, because I am inspired by other people, and I'm inspired, I guess, by myself, that I worked hard. I worked to get my grades up, I worked to make like more money than I could have made to come here, which I've always wanted to go to another country for a semester. And so I believe that like working hard, you can do anything as long as you have what you need. Like, I realized that I couldn't be a singer, but that doesn't mean I can't be famous. That doesn't mean that I can't achieve anything I want to achieve besides that. In fact, if I really wanted to bad enough, I probably could become some kind of singer out there. But I just wanted to state, I just wanted to talk about that because I'm feeling inspired, and not a whole lot of people watch these videos right now, and I understand that. That's fine. But for those that do watch, I just wanted to try to share some inspiration because I feel it, and I try to find something positive out of every situation. I trained myself to do that, actually. I mean, I'm not saying that I used to be a completely negative person, but I don't remember how long ago it was, but at one point I was just like, okay, anything bad that happens, I'm going to try to find something good out of it. And I do. Not that it has anything to do with this situation, but being positive, going toward what you want to do, working for what you want to do, making goals for saying something you want to do, tell yourself you will do it, and work toward it. Try. And I believe you can do it. I believe I can do it. And I guess if you want to follow, continue to watch my videos and find out if I do it, then great. But yeah, I'm gonna continue to work toward those goals, and if and when they happen, if I'm still recording, if I'm still doing videos at that point, then you'll be there with me. Okay, well, this video has probably gone on long enough. This will be the ending of my video for today because I'm making it so long. I know I had the tin whistle and everything in the beginning of the video. So yeah, if you enjoyed this part, but not the other part, I'm sorry you had to sit through that if you did, unless you fast forwarded to the end somehow. But yeah, follow your dreams, make goals, tell yourself you will achieve them, because you will. Okay, good night.